Hey, what's up you guys, it's Dorothy and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to go into chapter 24 of Marked by PC Cast and Kristen Cast. So let's get right into this video. If you do hear whining in the background, I don't know, yep, you can see him. That is my dog. He feels like he's not getting any attention, so he is whining because he feels left out, and me and him are the only ones home right now, so that's why I'm able to film. Anyways, let's get right into this video. This video may contain sensitive topics and foul language. If you do not wish to continue, I suggest you click off the video now. You have been warned. That was truly the most prejudiced circle casting I've ever experienced. Damien gushed after the circle had been closed and we were gathering up the candles and smudge stick. I thought prejudice meant big, Shawnee said. It can also show exciting wonder and can refer to something stupendous and monumental. Damien said, "For once, I'm not going to argue with you," Shawnee said, surprising everyone except Aaron. "Yeah, the circle was prejudice," Aaron said. "Do you know I actually could feel Earth when Zoe called it?" Stevie Ray said. "It was like I was suddenly surrounded by a growing wheat field." "No, it was more than being surrounded by it. It was like I suddenly was a part of it." "I know exactly what you mean. When she called flame, it was like fire exploded through me," Shawnee said. "I tried to understand what I was feeling while the four of them talked happily together. I was definitely happy but overwhelmed and more like a little confused. So it was true. I did have some kind of affinity with all five of the elements. Why? Just to bring down Aphrodite, which by the by, I still don't have a clue how to do. No, I didn't think so. Why would Nyx touch me with such unusual power just so that I could kick a spoiled bully out of her leadership of a club? Okay, the Dark Daughters were more than a student council or whatever, but still. Zoe, are you alright?" The concern in Damien's voice made me look up from Nala, and I realized I was sitting in the middle of what used to be the circle, with my cat on my lap completely engrossed in my own thoughts as I scratched her head. "Oh yeah, sorry, I'm fine, just a little distracted." "We should get back. It's getting late," Stevie Ray said. "Okay, you're right," I said, and got up, still holding Nala, but I couldn't make my feet follow them as they started to head back to the dorms. "Zoe?" Damien, the first to notice my hesitation, stopped and called back to me, and then my other friends stopped, looking at me with expressions that ranged from worry to confused. "Oh, why don't you guys go ahead? I'm going to stay out here just a little while longer." "We could stay with you," Aunt Damien began, but Stevie Ray, bless her little bumpkin heart, interrupted him. "Zoe needs to do some thinking on her own. Wouldn't you if you just found out you were the only fledgling in known history to have an affinity with all five elements?" "I suppose," Damien said reluctantly. "But don't forget that it'll be getting light soon," Aaron said. I smiled reassuringly at them. "I won't. I'll be back at the dorm soon. I'll make a sandwich for you and try to scare up some chips to go with your brown non-diet pop. It's important that a high priestess eats after she performs a ritual," Stevie Ray said with a smile and a wave as she pulled the rest of the four along with her. I called thanks to Stevie Ray as they disappeared into the darkness. Then I walked over to the tree and sat down, resting my back against its thick trunk. I closed my eyes and petted Nala. Her purr was normal and familiar and incredibly soothing, and it seemed to help ground me. "I'm still me," I whispered to my cat, "just like Grandma said. All the other stuff can change, but what's really Zoe, what's been Zoe for 16 years, is still Zoe." Maybe if I repeated it over and over enough to myself, I'd actually believe it. I rested my face in one hand and scratched my cat with the other, and told myself that I was still me, still me, still me. "See how she leans her cheek upon her hand. Oh, that I were glove upon the hand, that I might touch that cheek." Nala meowed in complaint as I jumped in surprise. "Seems like I keep finding you by this tree," Eric said, smiling down at me and looking like a god. He made me feel all fluttery in my stomach, but tonight he also made me feel something else. Just exactly why did he keep finding me, and just exactly how long had he been watching this time? "What are you doing out here, Eric?" "Hi, it's nice to see you too, and yes, I would like to have a seat, thank you," he said, and started to sit beside me. I stood up, making Nala mutter at me again. "Actually, I was just going back to the dorm." "Hey, I didn't mean to intrude on whatever. I just couldn't concentrate on my homework, so I went for a walk. I guess my feet carried me this way without me telling them to, 'cause next thing I know, here I was, and here you were. I'm really not stalking you, promise." He stuck his hands in his pockets and looked totally embarrassed. Totally cute and embarrassed. And I remembered how much I wanted to say yes to him earlier when he asked me to watch dorky movies with him. And now here I was rejecting him and making him uncomfortable again. I'm going to leave it off right there. I hear my dog chewing on something that he probably shouldn't be chewing on, so I will get back to this when I can. Bye.